cooked, and yeah, I did a lot of chores throughout the house today. But anyway, we are live on the YouTube, live on the TikTok. Wow, 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 wow. This is the way. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm not sure on the car that puppet Grogu. Oh, okay. I think I actually have done some duets with your videos before. I think. I'm pretty sure I have. It's fall break. Nice. Really? Is it fall break already for you guys? Really? Let's see what's going on in our YouTube chat. Hello. Baby Yoda says hello there. General Kenobi. Life of Oliver, I see you. I saw you liked and commented on my TikTok. Of course, man. What kind of guy would I be if I didn't? What kind of guy would I be if I did not like and comment on your TikTok? I should bring my microphone a little bit closer. There we go. So, yeah, man, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy. It's Mando Monday. We're starting the week off strong. We're starting the week off good. And it's good to just be here and kick it with you guys, man. I really have missed this. What if I was a frog? If you were a frog, then you would be on Grogu's eating list. Yeah. I am a huge I'm assuming nerd of Star Wars 2, man. Yes! You and me both, my friend. This is the way. You should get a ghost face mask. That would be kind of fun, huh? I love Star Wars, man. Me too. I'm a cat. I'm allergic to cats. Am I on your bounty list? You probably will be. Jesus loves you. Thank you. I know this. Am I on your bounty list? I'm going to be a clone. Nice. I made sure to be awake for this. It's 1:58 in Scotland. Oh my goodness. 1:58, dude. I gotta go. My Animal Crossing island needs to be worked on. the immediate tags. Like I just wish I could have seen you in that moment as you typed that. Like it just hit you. You're like, oh my god, my Animal Crossing thing. I gotta go take care of it. I'm running late, guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta go. My Animal Crossing's level needs me right now. It is imperative. But you do what you gotta do, man. Thanks for letting me know, Baby Yoda. Hey, what's up, man? All of the costumes are handmade. Nice. What costumes? Like costumes that you make? What if I was a man running away if I was in your bounty list? What kind of question is that? If you're running away, then I'll just shoot you as you're running away. Right, Grogu. So anyway, guys, it's Mando Monday, as you can guess. You know what we do here on the page, both here on TikTok and on YouTube. And for folks who are on TikTok, I will be sharing some things on the screen. We're actually going to be watching two short, fan films tonight as well that are all Star Wars and Mandalorian related. So Mando Mondays, as you can tell by the name, we tend to focus strictly on, Mando on Monday, hence the title. So we got a lot of things to talk about. Number one, I got to give a big shout out. I don't know if TikTok will tag him or not, but I got to go comment on some of his videos. I would love to chat with him more. But it's just so cool, seeing Straw Hat Goofy. A lot of you guys, obviously, if you're on TikTok, I'm sure you've seen him. He's the movie guy. I say he's the movie guy of TikTok for sure. He is definitely the movie guy, man. But he does such a great job with his content, and it was just really cool to see him, kind of being a front runner on the social media page of the New York Comic-Con stuff. So it looked like he had a great time, and it just got me so excited. Like, man, I can't wait to get back to conventions. There's a lot of stuff that happens here in my own, hometown, that I'm looking forward to in terms of getting back into the gist of things for conventions. And really, it's just one of those things about how safe do you feel, being around a multitude of people. But, I think things are starting to progress quite a bit that I would say, I'm pretty confident with and excited about, getting back into some conventions. But the New York Comic-Con stuff, it just looks so fun. So with that, as I'm mentioning that, I do want to share some of the things that I looked up. Ironically, there wasn't much going on as far as Star Wars announcements, at least that I know of right now. Was there things that were announced? Possibly. Will there be things that are announced from New York Comic Con that will get revealed soon? I don't know. But what I do know is what I do know, and I'm going to share that with you guys. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and let me remember which one it is. I think, yeah, it's this one. So check this out, guys. Let me make sure everything looks good. Yeah, perfect. So, one of the things I was looking up was just any kind of like Star Wars, Mandalorian news that may have been released or leaked, for New York Comic Con. The one thing that I did find was Funkos. So, Star Wars Funko Pops. I'm a huge Funko collector of Star Wars myself. I got a nice little wall. I'm sure you guys have maybe seen it, time and time again. So anyway, there's some new Funkos that are coming out for season 2 of The Mandalorian. And one of those, you can see, one of the front runners is Boba Fett without his helmet and armor. So that's one. And as we scroll down, I think there's like a couple articles of, or at least pages that kind of reveal what you can expect. So let's scroll down and see. Yeah. Does it let me click on these? Yeah, lets me click on it, baby. There we go. So we have Frog Lady. So if there's any Frog Lady fans out there, there you go. We got Frog Lady for the Funkos. Scrolling on, we got Grogu. What was that? Was that called the? Gosh, what was that episode where the Dark Trooper stuck him? Was that called The Sacrifice? Like Sacrifice? Was that the name of that episode? It was the episode before. I think it was like an episode or two before the finale of season 2, right? Where he's on that rock and he's like meditating and stuff, So anyway, you got that version of Grogu. And then, yeah, look at that. We got Boba Fett without his helmet and, the rusted, classic armor, which looks pretty cool. And then you got Cobb Vanth. I really like his character. I really do. And what's so funny, since we're, talking about him in Funko form, but one thing I wonder, it would be kind of cool to see him in a new, like, Mando armor, some type of Mandalorian armor. Because, I think about, honestly, you remember like in season 1, where Mando was working, Din Djarin was working with the armorer, and in that tunnel, that was underground, there was all these scraps and empty buckets of Mandalorians, empty helmets. And it makes me wonder, like, well, hey, if he ever needed this guy's help, because he knows how to use that armor. He's very skilled with it. Since he donned, Boba Fett's for who knows how long. One of my thoughts is, could this guy potentially get new Mandalorian armor and, still, kind of be a relevant character that assists Mando in some way? I don't know. I think that would be kind of cool. But my other thought with Cobb Vanth is I could easily see Boba Fett just killing him off. Like, you you had my armor for this long? I'm going to kill you. You got to die. You know what I mean? So I think it could go a couple ways. But I think it would be. I love his hair. God damn, the guy has gorgeous hair. He really does. So I would love to see him come back. But that's just a thought. Random thought. And then you got Fennec Shand Funko Pop. That's awesome. I actually kind of want to cop that. Except I kind of want one with her helmet, though. This one is cool, too. Don't do me wrong. But I like the helmet look for her. You know what I mean? This one's cool, but I hope they come out with another one that has her helmet. Like, I like her helmet. So, but that's cool. You have that one. And then, of course, you got Luke Skywalker with Grogu. Oh, man, that's just adorable. I love that. Look at that. I see Nico in the chat. What's up, man? Guys, Christmas is coming up. Get ready for the legendary DadaLorian. Oh, right? the legendary DadaLorian. Which reminds me, man, this brings a thought to mind. I've been thinking about, because I love doing stuff for like holiday season, right? So one of the things that comes to mind is like, yeah, I definitely have to kind of play on holiday season for content. So as you guys have noticed, like on TikTok, I've been doing like 31 days of Halloween Star Wars posts. And then obviously, when Christmas comes around, we're going to have like some type of Mando Christmas sweater, ugly Christmas sweater. Like, yeah, it's going to be a theme for a lot of the seasons, which is going to be really fun. So thanks for reminding me. And I think that's pretty much it. That's all of those, as far as I know. Now I think there's other ones. Yeah, check this out, guys. So You also have the Dark Trooper kidnapping Grogu, if you're into that kind of thing, for Funko Pops. So they have that. And also, you have the hologram, version of Mando. I think this is playing off of that episode in season 2 where he was talking to Moff Gideon, and he was like, let me get in character. Moff Gideon, you have something that belongs to me. You may think you have an idea of what you are in possession of, but you do not. The child means more to me than you will ever know. Guys, remember that? And it was like, oh my God, that guy's got big balls to go up against the bad guy and send him a virtual, voice message and be like, I'm coming for you. That ass is mine. Give me back my kid, or else I'm going to stick this spear up your ass. Like, that's big balls, man, and I love that episode. So if you're into the hologram version of Mando, well, they have that as well for the Funkos. So I missed the Would You Rathers. Oh, yeah, man, those were really fun. I've been reposting a lot of those on YouTube. I really have been reposting some of those. So if you guys like some of those old ones, I tend to repost those on YouTube because they do well on YouTube Shorts. For also, that is an encouragement to anyone on TikTok. If you guys are looking to make your own YouTube channel, one thing I would encourage, at least the videos that aren't going to get you in trouble with like copyright stuff, repost those videos that do really well that are short. Like I'm talking like, 15 seconds, not longer, definitely not longer than a minute, but if it's like 15 seconds or, something like 30 seconds, post those because they have YouTube Shorts, and I'm telling you, they do extremely well. So that's an idea for anyone who's like thinking about YouTube, if that's ever crossed your mind. If you got TikToks that aren't going to get you in trouble with like copyright stuff as far as sounds, repost them on YouTube. And I'm telling you, YouTube Shorts, they do very well. So go check that out. Kellen Lauren says, hi, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, and I think there's one other Mando one. Yeah, Mando holding the spear. So you got that Funko. These are pretty cool. These are really cool. And then not only that, you also got some more. I was going to say Boba. That's actually Cobb Vanth. So you have that version of Cobb Vanth for the Funko Pop. And then this right here is badass. That right there, I just might have to cop that. Like, Fennec Shan with Boba, I'm going to say that's easily going to probably be about like $30, right? I don't know if they tell you the price. Do they tell you the price? Probably not. But I would imagine that's easily like a $30, $30 a pop for, something that's coming in like a grouping of things like that. So, they have a micro Razor Crest? What? Since when? Dude, I'm going to have to cop that for Lego. I've been collecting a lot of Lego Star Wars stuff lately, man, and it is phenomenal. It's really cool. I actually have the Slave One, Boba Fett Starship, as they call it for Lego. I actually have that, and I'm going to build that come closer to December. That's really cool. Comes with the jetpack. It's like a mini Razor Crest. I don't know where the picture went, but anyway, there's that, which looks pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. The Funko Pops, yeah, man, I'm all about that. But I'm sharing that because that's like the main thing that I think that was released at New York Comic Con, which I'm like, man, that's just such a bummer. Like, can we see anything else? Like, give us like a little teaser for Kenobi, a teaser release. You know what I mean? Something else about the Mandalorian. Rather be like, concept art for season 3 or something. I know we recently got that thing, a few months ago with Luke Skywalker. That was at the LA, Comic Con, right? So I'm just like, man, I'm just a little bummed out that they didn't, release. But and I'm not trying to sound like a greedy fan because I know we just had Visions. We got the Book of Boba Fett coming out. I know there's a lot to be excited for, but when you think of conventions, you're just like, that's the prime time. That's where the big announcements happen. So I was just a little puzzled that, we didn't get anything, kind of released there. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense. Disney has their way of doing things. So, you think of D23, I don't know exactly when that's happening. Actually, let's look that up. When is D23 2021? Has it passed or is it still yet to come? I'm going to look it up because I'm curious. Let's see. D23 2021. I'm like, I don't think it passed, right? November. It is in November. Okay, so I stand corrected. I can calm down. I can calm my nips. Okay? I can calm my nips. We're good. So I take back everything I said because that makes sense. When you think about Disney, of course, they're going to, like, if it's Marvel, if it's Star Wars, Lucasfilm, like, all of that stuff is going to be released at D23. That's just a fact. So that makes sense. And my apologies if you guys can't see it. Hold on. Let me enlarge that. See if I can anyway. Yeah. So hopefully you guys can see the date right here. So November 19th is when it's happening for this year. November 19th through the 21st of November. Wow. So best believe we are going to be streaming here on this channel. Both TikTok and YouTube come that day. Like those few days. Because, I'm not going to be there, but I will be there virtually. And I definitely want to see you guys here hanging out in the stream. We'll make it a big thing so we can catch it live and fresh. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be fun. So we can expect that in November, which is next month. Holy shit. Holy moly. There's a lot to be excited for. So that makes more sense when I think about it. Because I'm like, okay, New York Comic Con, they didn't really release much for Star Wars. But it makes sense when you think, okay, D23, that's coming up in November. So, that's where you're going to get your trailers. That's where you're going to get Marvel, Star Wars, all of that stuff, Lucasfilm. That's where they'll do their main announcements there. So anyway, that makes sense. So aside from that, other things that kind of happened at New York Comic Con. Where is it at? Here it is. There's an article on this. But it was cool. It was a rare appearance of Hayden Christensen. He went to the Empire State Building and they lit it up red, the Empire State Building. And I thought it was just the irony of it all is just great because it's the Empire State Building. And you got Hayden Christensen, who is Darth Vader, and they made it red, and it was just glorious. I absolutely loved it. The man he's 40 freaking years old, and he still looks like babyface Anakin. I absolutely love it. And I cannot wait to see him in Obi-Wan Kenobi. So he was there, engaged with folks, which was really cool. So I don't think that there was anything to be said about, like, anything about Obi-Wan, and anything about the show, but he just made an appearance and, was at the Empire State Building. And I think he may have been at the convention. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that he was. So there's that, which was pretty cool. Just gets me hyped for Obi-Wan, man. The Rated R Superstar. What's up, man? Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let me catch up on my chat. Let me catch up on the chat. And if you guys got questions over here on TikTok, feel free to post them. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok, so wherever you're watching is good by me. Becca08 says, I finally got my TV back, and I continued The Mandalorian, and I got to season 2. But I'm only on episode 2 or 3. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, yeah, you're in for a ride. So I don't know if anything's been spoiled for you, but yeah, you're in for a ride. You're going to have a good time for sure. I've never watched The Mandalorian, but just love your streams. Oh, man, thank you. That lets me know I'm doing something right, because The Mandalorian alone is pretty awesome. So if you're here just hanging out with me, that warms my heart. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Do you read chat on TikTok? Yes, I do. I'm actually looking at the chat right now because I've heard of it. Holy moly. The Star Wars is the best, because I grew up on Star Wars, Clone Wars, and the old movies. I love you. I love you too. I see the Kylo Ren helmet. Oh yeah, you see the drip back there, bro? You see the drip? Let's see. Hello. Someone else says they got live access. That's Barney the Destroyer. Nice. I'm glad you got live access, man. That's awesome. All right, guys. So continuing on, there's a couple other fan films that I wanted to share with you guys that I thought were really cool. And I'm going to turn my music volume down so we can go ahead and share those. Let's check this one out. This one is called Against All Odds. I have not watched this one yet, so let's get into it. Let's watch it. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm an idiot. So, I'm not an idiot, but I just realized something. You guys can't hear it. So, share the audio. There we go. Cool.
Game. You're not ready for it.
Growing up with the family takes a toll. Antonio Soprano.
There we go. Skip those ads. Is this animated? Yeah. Okay, these are clones for sure. It's pretty damn good animation. That's really cool, man. This is getting me in the mood to rewatch some Clone Wars, man. I'm kind of feeling that. Damn. This is really good animation, man. That's crazy. Watching a fan film on YouTube, guys. Hi, DadaLorian. What's up, man? Oh, nice. I love this. Love that clones. The clones theme. That's so cool. Oh, let's go. Tell me their names again. We've seen them in Bad Batch and also in Legends. Super Commando, right? Is that the name of those troopers? That's pretty cool. Against All Odds is the name of that one. That was pretty good. I like those cool little, short fan films. I'm all about that. Those are really cool. So anyway, we have another fan film that we'll watch here in just a minute. What season do you like more from The Mandalorian? I love them both, man. I really do. Not one more than the other. I love them both equally because the second season, just only further progressed and kept the same momentum. It kept the same heart, but, just expanded even more and even further than the first season. But the first season was just, it was such a beautiful surprise. And mind you, so let me talk about this really quick. So on TikTok, I have this new series that's, where's the damn book? Let me grab my book. So I have the Mandalorian Star Wars art book, right? So I have this book right here, and I have a new series that I've started on TikTok. I'll have probably about 13 videos that are going to be coming out, right? That's all in this series. So it's almost like a little mini Star Wars Mandalorian TikTok gallery. That's kind of how I've set up, these videos. It's really cool. And you guys get to see my face, obviously, on TikTok. But it's really cool because this book, it goes through like all the creative, artistic process of bringing the Mandalorian to life from day one to everything that, has kind of been revealed. So I started a new series on TikTok where I'm going into this book. I'm mad that I really haven't talked too much about it, before, because I've had this book for quite a while and I just haven't done any videos with the content, that comes from this book. But now you guys can expect on the page, especially on TikTok, you'll definitely be getting a bunch of videos for sure, getting into this book. So it's really fun. But anyway, like getting back to your question, like I really love both seasons. Season 1, it was kind of one of those things like we didn't really know much about this guy. Who is Din Djarin? Who is Mando, the Mandalorian? A lot of us we knew who Boba Fett was and Jango Fett, but they weren't particularly good guys. If you watch Clone Wars, then of course you knew about the Mandalorians and Death Watch. So it was like, who is this guy? Who is it? Is this about Boba Fett? Is this something different? And then you see it and you're like, okay, this guy's pretty badass. He's pretty cool. This definitely has a Western chill vibe. But at the same time, when the Mandalorian first came out, at least I didn't. I'm speaking for myself. I really didn't know when it was taking place. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, is this like after Return of the Jedi, or is this like sometime like in the past? Like, when is this taking place? You know what I mean? And then you meet the child, Baby Yoda, as we call him, because for a while he didn't have a name. We didn't know what his name was until what was that episode in season 2, right, where he meets Ahsoka. That's where we find out, oh, this kid's name is Grogu. Like, everyone's like, Goku? His name is Goku? No, Grogu. His name is Grogu. So, the second season just picked up and kept the same momentum and the spirit and energy of the first one. But what I love so much about The Mandalorian in general, and this is something that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have kind of stuck to him. They're like, hey, you guys can expect the unexpected, in every season. Like, that wow moment of when we first seen Grogu, we were like, whoa, who is this kid? Is this really like Yoda as a baby? Is this really a baby Yoda? Like, who is this? When does the show take place? So all of that excitement, all of those kind of questions, those awe moments, it's like you can be sure to expect that kind of awe factor, in every season. And then getting into the second season, without spoiling anything, because I know there's some people here in the chat that haven't gotten all the way through. But, I mean, maybe you guys already know. Like, yeah, there's some wow factors in season 2 where you're like, whoa, I was not expecting that. So I love the adventurous ride, but also just the journey and loving story of Grogu and Din. And ultimately, as being such a mega fan of The Mandalorian, it's one of those things that, Din Djarin is trying to find his place. He definitely seems lost a little bit. You definitely a little bit more so in the first season than in the second season. But, he's kind of just going through the motions before he met Grogu. Kind of, just doing every mission he could, every bounty hunting job he could do to keep himself distracted, from his past and the pain that he kind of carries with him. And then he meets this child and he's like, kind of changes and alters his path. And Dan is trying to figure out who he is and trying to figure out where this kid belongs. But at the end of it, we all know watching, it's like they belong with each other. That's kind of the message that, I got, at least, from watching and kind of looking at the relationship between, Grogu and Din Djarin. So I love both seasons tremendously. I almost cried on the last episode of season 1. Yeah, man. I almost cried on. Everybody almost cries or does cry on every finale for The Mandalorian, right? Baby Yoda is older than Mando. Yes, I think Grogu is actually like 50 years old or something like that. He's literally the epitome of a man-child. This is the way. What game do you like? I play a lot of video games, mainly Nintendo exclusives, though. Am I on your bounty list? Probably. I wouldn't doubt it, man. Probably. So is Yoda dead? Master Yoda is. Master Yoda, the Jedi Master Yoda, is dead. But Grogu is a different character. Totally different character. Same species, but, he was around and probably knew Master Yoda because he was around during the time of Clone Wars. He trained with many masters. That's what we learned. But we still don't know too much about his past. But we know that he was around, and it's possible he even knew Anakin. You just never know, man. We don't know who saved this kid. We have no idea how he survived Order 66 and all that time. But yeah, he's definitely been around. So, but yeah, Master Yoda's dead. But Grogu, I'm pretty sure he probably knew him. I wouldn't doubt it. So anyway, there is one more fan film I want to watch. After that, I'm going to open it up to Q&A, and we'll talk about some goals and other things tonight, and kind of just hang out, bullshit, chat, and any questions that you guys have. I'm going to open up Q&A after this other fan film and after we talk about goals. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let me turn the music down. Perfect. Okay. So share audio. Perfect. Okay, let's check it out, guys. There we go.
Let's go, Trooper. There's nothing out there.
These animated films are just tremendous. They really are. I've seen this one before. I watched it on my own, but I wanted to show it in the stream so you guys can see it because it just gets me pumped for Mandalorian Season 3. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I'm sure Grogu definitely was trained by Master Yoda, without a doubt, for sure.
Who's there?
Ooh, there's that green lightsaber. These animated films, man.
Together.
They just get better. Look at this.
Going to kill us all.
Get back to the ship.
So cool, yeah, he brutalized them. Oh, that's so good. Anything with Luke, man, I'm like, yeah, give me more of that prime young Luke. Oh, and look, it's Grogu, always sleeping. Wake up! What are you doing? You're supposed to be training. I wonder if these guys are going to make a part 2 to this. But oh my god, the animation for some of these fan films are just, they're tremendous. They really are, man. It's crazy. Oh, when I point the middle finger on my TikTok? Yeah, somebody wanted me to do a flip, so I did a flip. The best way I knew how. That's it, man. I know, man. Isn't it great to see him, Luke? I just want more prime young Luke. Like, give me more of that. We definitely want more of that. We need more of that. You know what I mean? Like, that's good stuff. So anyway, yeah, lots of fun fan films. I actually starred in a Star Wars fan film. It's about Bo-Katan. That's supposed to be coming up this December. I'm working on like the gallery portion of it. Like there's like some behind the scenes stuff I still need to finish. I'm almost done. I just ran into an issue where I had to redo some of the background music. So anyway, there's that. But you guys should, yeah, that's going to be really cool. I can't wait for you guys to see that film. I can't wait to see that film. I play 2 different characters in it, so it'll be fun to get some updates on when that comes out. Is Luke Skywalker in your bounty list? Absolutely not. No. Why in the hell would I put Luke Skywalker on my bounty list? You see what he did to the Dark Troopers? What is Mando going to do? You know? Nothing, man. No, not at all. We're good friends. We'll be friends. Yeah, we'll be Star Wars buddies. So he only learned how to wield the Force, but he didn't get that far. Oh, you're talking about Grogu? Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, we don't know too much about his past. We really don't know. I think the thing that we do know this far, and this has a lot going off of that episode with Ahsoka, where she could kind of speak to him in his mind through the Force. But he's kind of got some anger that he's been holding on to, and I'm talking about Grogu. He's got a little bit of anger that he's been holding on to, and he's suppressed himself, fairly a little bit away from the Force and his capabilities. And a lot of that was probably just because of hiding, because of the events of Order 66. They were wiping out all, Jedi or Force sensitive people. So, because of that, he probably, suppressed all of those things and was afraid. And with that, being afraid and having that fear, it led to anger. And you know the phrase. I'm not going to finish it. And I think that was the fear of why Ahsoka said, she couldn't train him. It's because she knows exactly what can happen when someone has that kind of anger. What could potentially become of them. But she was like, there is someone else out there that probably could train him. And then obviously we learn in season 2, that the man himself. So. Anyway, I think it's going to be interesting to see Grogu work through, some of his past issues in that. I hope that, maybe we do get some flashbacks of, how he survived, or maybe, that will be mentioned in some other show. Who knows? I've said this time and time again. I believe Grogu to be one of those characters that's the future of Star Wars. When you think of his character, his species, he's going to be one of those guys that outlives everyone. At least that we know of right now. Like, he's gonna outlive the Mandalorian, Din Djarin. He's gonna, go on to become, I don't want to say the next Master Yoda, but given his abilities and, what he can do in his path thus far, it is quite possible he could definitely become a very legendary Jedi that could potentially be kind of like a mentor to future characters. Down the road in other Star Wars projects. So I really do believe that Grogu is definitely the future of Star Wars. He's just one of those characters that, there's so much potential that you can do with a character like that based on the species. You know what I mean? So as long as he survives, I think we'll definitely see a lot more of Grogu for sure. I am tired, even though I went to bed early. Well, drink some coffee. Drink some coffee, man. That's all I can say. Because my hand was running loud. What? I must have missed something. Hi, hello. I'm going to get an X-ray. I see. Gotcha. Well, thanks for letting me know. What is your favorite YouTuber? Oh, I am. What? I have a YouTube channel. I'm actually live over there right now. So. And that's perfect. Thank you for reminding me, because that puts me into my next transition. And that's really to talk about goals. So for YouTube, my big goal there is to really get to 10K subscribers. I want to try to do that by December. So again, all my TikTok people, I definitely need your help. For those who haven't already, be sure to come on over to YouTube and subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe and ring the bell. I'd love to see your faces, love to see your names, and join the squad. Like, when I say the squad, it's those who follow me here, those who follow me there, vice versa. You know what I mean? Because it's just fun to be able to be like, yeah, like I can look through this chat and I'm like, yeah, I know Becca08, I know Life of Oliver, like, there's a few people, Nico Skywalker, like, there's people that are like day ones, you know what I mean? Where I like to be able to pick apart your names, and it's like, yeah, I know these people from TikTok, I know these people from YouTube. So yeah, definitely, if you haven't already, go subscribe on YouTube. The goal is to get to 10K subscribers by December. And if we do that, so I have DadaLorian merch, some t-shirts, by the way. I've shown you guys a couple times, but I try to show it every other live. So as you guys can see, it says on the bounty list. Check it out on TikTok, on the bounty list. So if you guys really want to be on my bounty list, definitely go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get to 10K subscribers. And on the back, it says DadaLorian, as you can see. So, and we make these shirts. We make these. So you can trust my hands have been all over it. And we have different sizes. So once we get to 10K subscribers in December, like that's the goal. If we get to 10K by December, then I'm going to be giving a few of these out for free. So a few of these are going to be given out for free, and then eventually we'll have our store open where you guys can purchase some, different sizes and whatnot. So don't worry if you miss out for the giveaway. We'll have the store open here eventually where you guys can just go and purchase, whatever size you like. Do you still got the jetpack? Yes, I do actually have my jetpack for my Mando stuff. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm going on Minecraft right now to make a new vid. Nice. And you are in a speeder, right? Is that what I look like? I'm in a speeder right now. Also can't wait to see the transformation of Grogu in the new season. Same. I think, this is one thing I talked about before, and I'll say it here as well. I don't think we're going to see that much of Grogu in season 3 of The Mandalorian. I think what we will see is a glimpse of him and kind of his progression with Luke. And I think what we will see of him is what is most needed in that point of the story. This is me just calling it right now, and I can't wait until it happens to be like DadaLorian was right. I think it's going to be an Empire Strikes Back type of thing and moment where something ends up happening to Din Djarin and Grogu senses it, and in that he has to shorten his time in training, with Luke Skywalker, because he needs to go and help his friends, the people that he cares about, right? And who else would understand that? Who else would understand that more than Luke Skywalker, right? Because that's exactly what he did in Empire Strikes Back with the same species. You get what I mean? So, of course, if anyone understands that, it would be Luke. But at the same time, and this is something that Kevin J. Parker talked about on his page that I really liked, is that here's the thing. Here's the trippy part, if you think about it. If Luke Skywalker in Empire Strikes Back decided to stay and finish his training with Master Yoda, nothing would have changed. His friends, they would have still escaped, and, they would have been fine. He just wouldn't have lost a hand. He wouldn't have found out that Darth Vader was his dad at that given point. Maybe down the road, of course, maybe Master Yoda or Obi-Wan would have revealed that, or some other event would have occurred. But, nothing else would have changed. He would have completed his training. His, friends, they would have escaped as, they did. But that's pretty much it. Nothing would have changed if he would have stayed and did his training. So when you think of something like that and a possibility like that, if there's a moment where they're pulling Empire Strikes Back on us, in Mando season 3 with Grogu and Luke, and Grogu senses something is wrong, with Mando and wants to leave and go and help, maybe Luke will be like, listen, I know exactly where you are. I know exactly what you're feeling. But trust me, I've been there, and if you leave now, then you won't complete your training, and everything is as it should be, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? And Grogu is not as, I don't want to say hot-tempered, but he's not as impulsive. You know what I mean? He's not as impulsive as, Luke Skywalker is, where... Yeah, he would just jump and do whatever he felt, do whatever he feels, you know what I mean? Kind of going by his emotions. I think that was, one of his weaknesses, right? And I don't get that from Grogu. Like, yes, obviously Grogu is, you can tell he's very strong-willed. You can tell he does feel things, but, he's so young. I don't see him necessarily taking off unless... he does things within the Force that's preventing him to continue in his training to kind of distract, like, hey, I need to go here, stop pulling me this way kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys are following hopefully everyone is following what I'm saying. But that's something I think about for season 3 is like, when we do see Grogu, I think we're definitely going to see progression, but I think we're not going to see that much of him. And that's giving to how season 3 left off. You know what I mean? The things that Din has to deal with right now, he's got issues with the whole Mandalore stuff. It's the Mandalorian, so it only makes sense that we're going to go back to Mandalore. So a lot of what I want to see is what happened to Bo-Katan. How did she lose the Darksaber? How did, Moff Gideon get the Darksaber? I want to know both of their history a little bit more. And then I think we're obviously going to go back to Mandalore, and I want to see, because Boba Fett said that the Empire turned it into glass. So you want to see what's left of it, what's going on, and does Din Djarin become King Mando? That's an idea. The Rated R Superstar says, I think season 3 is just going to be about the Darksaber. Yeah, that would be interesting. Honestly, I would be for it. And I've talked about this before. I actually did a YouTube video. Yeah, I think it came out already. But I did a YouTube video talking about the Darksaber. Like, if I were going to do a Star Wars Mandalorian movie, it would be about the Darksaber. Like, the Darksaber is its own character, right? So, but literally, you go through the history of all the hands that have wielded, the Darksaber. And in that, it makes the Darksaber turn into this unique kind of character. So that's what I would do. And if season 3 of The Mandalorian is all about that, think of all the possibilities that could happen with that. We could potentially see a live action, Tar Vizsla. Tar Vizsla was the Force-sensitive Mandalorian that created the Darksaber. God knows how long I've been wanting to see more about him. And I'm sure Dave Filoni has got something up his sleeves to really give us, something, about that. But again, if season 3 has anything to do with that, oh man, we're in for a treat. That's going to be insane. So, yeah, I think that, the Darksaber is definitely going to be a big influence on, kind of what we will see and can expect, going into, season 3 of The Mandalorian. So I'm all about that. I am all for that. I'm going to get some of the merch by Christmas. Nice. I've subscribed to your YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the goal is to get to 10K. The goal is to get to 10K subscribers on YouTube. Obviously on TikTok, I'm trying to get to 1 million. I'm trying to get to 1 million followers, man. Do it big. You know what I mean? Doing it big, man. But at the same time, mind you, I am so grateful for the following that I do have. Like, I'm very grateful for, the level that I'm at right now. I'm grateful for the community that I have, and just to continuously seeing it grow is amazing. So obviously, I'm a guy that shoots for the stars. I got big, plans, big dreams, all that stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I want you guys to know I am extremely grateful for every single one of you, and I appreciate just you lending me your time and hanging out. You know what I mean? Like, I really appreciate that. It's so cool. So, yeah, those are the goals. YouTube, 10K. I'm trying to get there so hard by December. I really want us to get to 10K subscribers by December. That would be amazing. We're already over halfway, so we just got to get to that other half, man. We're slowly but surely we're getting there. So other than that, guys, I think this is what we're going to do. I'm going to post a link in the chat. So I will open it up for Q&A. So if anyone does have questions, you want to talk, face to face, you guys want to chat. If there's a theory that you want to talk about pertaining to the Mandalorian or Star Wars, feel free to click on that link and I will buzz you into the chat and we can chat. I'm also going to buy merch by Christmas. Yes! I love that. I love it. Seriously, we make these t-shirts. So if you guys want to get your hands on one of these bad boys, they're really stinking cool too. They're really cool. So the goal is to get to 10K by December. So if we can get to 10K, I'm going to be giving them out for free, a few of them. Other than that, we'll have the store open where you guys can buy them. So it's going to be really fun. So you guys definitely want to get your hands on these. They're so fun. Look at that, on the bounty list. And it's also written in Mandoa. It's so fun. It's really cool. So make sure you guys head over to YouTube and subscribe. I subbed to your channel. Am I on the bounty list? If you're on my channel, man, you're in my buddy list. Not the bounty list, but my buddy list. Fist pounded. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm excited that you guys are excited about the merch, man, because it's really fun. We got some really cool designs, and we're also thinking of doing like a Christmas Mando design. We'll see. We'll see if we dish that one out. But I think for the holiday season, it might be kind of fun. So I mean, we may have to go ahead and just put that one out with the regular t-shirts too. When are you going to make a new video? What are you talking about? Have you seen my page today? I put out a bunch of new videos. Sometimes I do repostings. I do do a few repostings every now and then, but not like a whole bunch. You know what I mean? Like I had a bunch of new videos today as well. So there's a bunch of new stuff that's out there on the page for TikTok and for YouTube. I pretty much have a new video that comes out every day on YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, you get the joke. Oh, are you joking? Is that why you're asking me when are you gonna do a new video? Because I do a new video every day, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, man. Again, I posted a link in the chat. That's just for. And I mean, don't feel pressured, but if you guys do have questions or theories that you guys want to chat about, feel free to click on it. And again, this is on YouTube, so if you guys want to chat, feel free to come on over and we can chat it up, man. I would love to. Greetings, stepson. Chango Fett. What's up, man? I heard you're don't get ahead of yourself, Django Fett. See what I did there? Django Fett, man. Django Fett. So yeah, man, and I'm so pumped for this series that I have on TikTok, this new series, which is Star Wars: The Art of the Mandalorian. Again, that book that I was telling you guys about. It's really fun, and it's almost like a gallery style of how I deliver the information of the book. I mean, this is all coming from the book and just kind of my excitement of being this mega fan of the Mandalorian and Star Wars. So I really hope you guys like those videos. Definitely go and check them out. Don't sleep on them. I got one person that wants to come into the chat. Let me go ahead and buzz them in. Let's go. Hello. What's going on?
Hello.
Thank you for being here. This is A_Schmitty24. What brings you on, my friend? You got questions, theories?
I had a theory about, I think that there's gonna be so they were talking about in the last movie, second era of Star Wars, that it might be the end of the Star Wars, era. What do you think about that?
Like the end of Star Wars movies?
Yes.
Oh, no. Well, I'll tell you what I think. Number one, thank you for coming on. No, I think Star Wars movies are going to continue on for forever, man. I think it's one of those things. Because you have to think of it like this. I mean, you think of it in real time, like our world alone. There was something I heard. I was watching, was it Jimmy Fallon? I think it was Jimmy Fallon, and he had there's this big show on Netflix. I watched it. Me and my wife, we binge watched. It's called the Squid Games. Fantastic show. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go and check it out. But anyway, this show, Squid Games, is it is number one on Netflix in 90 countries. 90 countries, right? So, and this, I'm bringing this all back to your comment about that. When you think of wow, 90 countries, it's like our world is so big. You know what I mean? That everything that's happening here in my country, in my state alone, is so small. It's a small fragment to everything else that's in our world and in our galaxy and in our universe. So when I think of things like that in real time, wow, there's so much, that we still don't know and don't understand. When I think about the world of Star Wars, it's kind of like that as well. There's so many places and stories you could explore, different time frames. I mean, we now have the High Republic. You have the Old Republic. You have, obviously, the Clone Wars era, and then the Skywalker saga, and then anything that continues after that, into the sequels and whatnot. And then, mind you, there's all these other rumors of other trilogies that are supposed to be coming, from other directors and untitled Star Wars movies. So, no, I think the most challenging thing, I think, for fans is being able to kind of read through what's false and what's accurate, and there's a lot of clickbait type of videos and creators out there. I'm not one of those guys. I'll tell you guys how I feel about something. I'll try to give you the facts. I won't try. No, I will give you guys the facts for sure. But I think sometimes it's just a lot of clickbaity, people saying things that aren't true. Because Star Wars is, I mean, obviously on one end, commercially, it's a money-making machine. But at the same time, the fan base is so massive. You can be for sure you're going to see a lot of Star Wars for many years to come. So, long answer, but that's my answer.
Okay, I have one more question.
Yeah.
If there is more movies in Star Wars, which I have no doubt there will be,
Yeah.
do you think, it kind of left off on Luke Skywalker dying? It was either second to last or last movie. Do you think if they will happen, the new Star Wars movies, do you think that Grogu might star in those movies as the new Jedi?
I hope so. I think if anything, again, the galaxy in Star Wars is so massive. I don't think there's a need, and I think there's a lot of fans that are kind of wanting Star Wars to kind of deviate away from just one singular family, if you get what I mean. Like, yes, we love the Skywalkers, but the galaxy is so much bigger than just the Skywalkers. Like, you got stuff going on over here with the Mandalorian. You got stuff going over here with Ahsoka, Andor. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's a lot of fans that are like, yeah, Skywalkers are cool, but the galaxy's pretty big. There's other stories that can be told. Now, with that, as far as the continuation of things, I think they have something that they could really work on and really craft even more creatively. I'm trying to be selective with my words. When I'm talking about sequel characters, right? Like, we have Rey Skywalker, you have Finn, you have Poe. So those are the sequel characters. And then, where the last movie, Rise of Skywalker, left off on, we find out that, Finn is force sensitive. So, and by the way, this is another thing I'm going to say to add on to my point. The Lego holiday special that came out, what was that, last year? It was like a Christmas Lego holiday special. There were certain things that were teased in there where it was like Finn was training with Rey to be a Jedi and all these different things. So, one has to ask, and also holding on to certain things as headcanon, like, okay, maybe there's more that can still be done with the sequel characters. No matter how it was received by some people, there are others of us that still, do like, the sequel characters and want to see them have other redeemable aspects and other redeemable, storylines down the road. I, for one, think that Rey Skywalker, I see her definitely being somebody that's going to build like a new Jedi school or something. You know what I mean? Now, on the other side, Grogu, like I said before, he's the future of Star Wars. I could even see him outliving Rey. You know what I mean? Like, and kind of being, look at Master Yoda was like 900 and some years old when he died. So Grogu could potentially go even further into the future of things, depending on how far out they want to stretch the story. So there's a lot that could be done. That was a very broad answer, but I try, man. I try. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you. I have no more questions.
Hey, you're amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in.
No problem. Thank you.
And if you have any other questions, feel free to just type them in the chat. Thank you so much for coming on, buddy.
I will. Thank you.
All right, take care. All right, guys, and then let me catch up on the chat. What's going on over here? My sister watched Squid Game. It's so good. It's so good. By the way, I have a TikTok coming out tomorrow in my Mando gear that's kind of playing on that. So be out on the lookout for that. It's Django, by the way, also sub. Yes! Give it up for Django, y'all. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for coming over. Do you have Discord? Yes, I do. My Discord is shitty, but let me find my link so I can send it to you guys. Because I think, hold on, I'm trying to find it so I can send it to you guys. Where is it at? Blah, 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 blah. There should be a thing that just says, like, share, right? I'm pretty sure. Server insight settings, server. I thought it was like right up here. Maybe it's here? Or hold on one second. I'm trying to find like the link where I can send this to you guys. Let me exit out of that. It should be somewhere in here. But yes, I do have a Discord, and I'm trying to find the link so I can send it to you guys. I do this every time, I feel like. I always forget where the damn link is. I feel like it's down here. I feel like I'm going to be such a dork. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it, my boy. I think I got it. Let's check it out. I'm going to post that right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Check that out. That absolutely does nothing for you guys. But that's my name. Like, I think, sort of, profile on Discord. I'm trying to find the link. Hold on one second, guys. I'm terrible at my Discord. I really am. I know this is a problem that I need to work on. I'm tremendously terrible. But I think I have found days that I will be going live on Discord. So if you guys ever want to just come through, chat, hang out, keep like a lo-fi, kind of profile, just chat, whatever, that's kind of the purpose of why I have a Discord. So anyway, yes, I do. I will try to find that full link and send it to you guys. So I think you mean frogs. What is happening in the chat? What is happening in the chat? Anyway, you guys have been great, man. It's been so fun chatting with you. Overall, there's a lot to be excited for. Of course, my phone is getting a low battery. There's a lot to be excited for Star Wars. A lot to speculate and be excited for The Mandalorian. We got the Book of Boba Fett this December. Also, don't forget, I do have a fan film that I'm starring in that's supposed to be releasing this December. So be out on the lookout for that. And 10K is the goal for YouTube. So all my TikTok people, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. We'll be doing a giveaway once we reach 10K subscribers on YouTube. My goal is to get to 1 million on TikTok. Seriously, I'm not even playing. Like, that's my goal. I really look forward to just expanding and broadening this experience of the DadaLorian, brand and the page and the following that we have. You guys are amazing, and I just want to continue to do greater things, on both pages, man. So I'm so excited. I sent you a request. Did you? Bro, I love your YouTube intro. Thanks, man. By the way, I'm going to be updating some things eventually, for the stream. So the streams are about to, the streams are fun right now. They're great. But as far as some customization of things, I really look forward to that. It'll be really fun. So just know it's coming, boys and girls. It's coming. Anyway, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you all probably tomorrow on TikTok. I'll be live on TikTok, but not on YouTube. I will see you guys on Wednesday. You guys have a fantastic evening. This